Good morning, students. Hello, how are you? I hope all of you are doing well. All of you are giving your that practice test. Which one is new experience for you? That online practice test, and now you are habituated. You are practiced with all the exams. Now you can give properly your unit test. No, so I hope you are preparing for your unit test properly, and you will give it better than practice test. Okay, so last few sessions I have given you some questions of communication skills and web application. Today we will start the continuation of the previous chapter, that is LibreOffice Writer. If you have not at your home that LibreOffice Writer, then first you install that and then you do practice. Okay, because in your class 10 LibreOffice is there. So first you that software you install and then you do the practical. If you will do practical, then you can learn more. Okay, it will be easy for you. Okay, so last day in LibreOffice Writer I have told you about the header and footer, how to insert the header and footer, and how to manage the folders. So today we will continue that chapter, that page break, then line break, column break. From here we will start today. Okay, so let's start. So let's start the practical. First we will see how to do the page break. Okay, so I have written this paragraph. Suppose now here I have clicked, it has gone to the next line. Now from here I want to page break. Then how will you do that? First you click over there. Okay, so where you will click, where your cursor will be, after that means right side of the cursor, that will go to the next page. Okay, when you will do page break. So how will you do? For that, first you go to the page break, go to this page, then it will go to the next line. You can see here. So yes, it has come here. Okay, so this is the way how will you do the page break. From here, right side of the cursor, it will go to the next page. Okay, now how will you do the column break? So for that I am doing undo. Now from here, suppose you want to do the column break. How will you do the column break? For that, if you will do from this columns, and then 1 2 3, there are different type of columns are there. If you will click on the 2, then it will break into 2 columns like that. But it will like this, it will go. You can see here, last of the page it will go, and then it will go to the next page. Okay, but if you will if you want to do, suppose from here you want to do the page break, column break. Okay, from here you want that it will go to the next column. For that you have to go to this breaks, here you columns, and then you can see in breaks column, click over there. So after that cursor, the text will come to the next column. Okay, is it clear? This one again, you see there are 2 types of columns. If you will do here, then it will go to the next page, next column, but it will break from the last of the, the text will go to the next last of the page, and then it will go to the next column. Okay, but if according to your requirement, if you want to break the column, for that you have to click on this break and then column. Okay, so this is the way how will you do the column break and page break. And if you want to delete the page break, then for that first you have to go to the page break. Now you can see here this line, this one is the page break. You can hide that. For that you just right click. Okay, you have seen that. This one is if you want to hide that, then just double click on that, so it will come like this. Okay, so this is the way how will you hide that break. And if you want to show again that break, white space, then you have to, that blue line, then you have to click over, double click over there, so then you can see this. And if you want to delete this white space, you want that, after that it will go to the next page. For that you just double click over here, so you can see here that white space is deleted. Okay, and it comes to the next page. So this is the way how will you hide and show the white space. Next one we will see, that is character formatting. How will you do the character formatting? For that, formatting means, you know, formatting means you want to make the text in a document professional. Okay, some special formatting like your font character, a font style, size, all these things. So that important elements in your document get highlighted. Scientific content specifically requires a special formatting for certain characters. Okay, so there are different parts of formatting toolbar. You can see over here, this one is formatting toolbar. Here you can see that font. Okay, here if you will click on this arrow, you can see over here font, then font size, then bold, italic, underline, strike through, subscript, superscript. Okay, here you can see double strike through, shadow, emboss, engrave. So these things you can do from here. Font color, underline, style. Okay, if you will do underline, because it is none, it is given here, that's why it is underline color is automatic, it is given, inactive it is. If you will underline style, you will change, then underline color will also come here. So you can select according to your requirement the color. Okay, so from here, suppose this paragraph you want to change the font style, formatting, you want to format that. Okay, then how will you do? Just here you click. I think all of you know, anyway I will show you. So from here any style you can select. Arial black, so anything you can select from here. Suppose Algerian, you can see here the preview. Now font style you can do bold, italic, whatever you want you can do from here. Font size you can change from here. Then strike through if you will do, then this will come. If you will double strike through, then this will. Superscript means it will go to the like a square, like a square or a plus b whole square. So that square will come through this superscript. Okay, that means what? Superscript, that selected text appears smaller and higher than the normal text position. Okay, and subscript means selected text appears smaller and lower than the normal text position, like H2O, that 2 is subscript. Okay, so these are the ways you can do in font, in formatting you can do all these things. Okay, so suppose this thing, Algerian, bold, italic, font color if you want to change, then just click over here, any color you can select from here. Okay, then if you will do underline, which style you want underline, that you will select, and then color also you can select from here. Okay, any color from here you can select. So this is the way, and then click on OK. So in this way it will come. So this is character formatting. So here there are different shortcut keys are there for bold, italic, underline. Okay, for saving, formatting. In formatting, three things you want. You can get bold, italic and underline, that is CTRL plus B, bold, italic CTRL plus I, and CTRL plus U, that is underline. Okay, now in your book, two fill in the blanks are there. Number one is dash allows you to change the size of the font. So it will be font size. Font size allow you to change the size of the font. Next one is press dash keys to make text bold. It will be CTRL plus B. Similarly, if the question will become ki press dash keys to make text italic, then CTRL plus I. For underline, CTRL plus U. Okay. Next one is dash makes the text look like it was marked with a highlighter pen. That will be highlight color. Okay. So that's all for today. Next day we will see inserting image. Okay, how will you do the insert, how will you insert the image or insert charts? These things we will see next day. So thank you.